Welcome to Module 4, Housekeeping and Center Hygiene Governance. In Module 3, we covered the daily rhythm of center operations, including housekeeping supervision at a high level. This module goes deeper. Housekeeping at Team Fit is not just cleaning, it is a governed system with chemicals, color codes, schedules, storage standards, segregation rules, and performance management protocols. We have 6 topics to cover. First, the color-coded microfiber cloth standard, the approved chemical list, and dilution discipline. Second, the routine cleaning schedule, daily zones, the 7-day deep clean rotation, and Saturday plant care. Third, the storeroom racking standard and the 4-day stock alert threshold. Fourth, the fresh versus used mat segregation rule. Fifth, the housekeeping performance management framework and the mandatory 1-week PIP. And sixth, how the FM escalates conduct and performance complaints to the HK agency. Every center, every day. Same standard. Let's begin. Topic 1. Chemicals and cloths. Let's start with the most visible part of HK governance, the color-coded equipment standard. Every center maintains 4 color-coded sets of cleaning equipment. Red is for washrooms only, mops, buckets, scrubbers, cloths. Blue is for gym floor and equipment, and within that, blue microfiber cloth with MPC for equipment surfaces and grey microfiber cloth with DSC for stretch mats. These 2 cloths are never swapped. Yellow is for glass and mirrors only. Green is for general areas, reception, corridors. Cross-contamination of cleaning equipment is a serious hygiene violation. Now chemicals. We have 11 approved chemicals, MPC for general cleaning, TBC for washrooms, DSC for mats and equipment, glass cleaner, stainless steel polish, WD-40 for equipment lubrication, and caustic soda for drains. WD-40 has one rule. It can only be applied in the physical presence of a trainer or the FM. Caustic soda is hazardous. Heavy-duty gloves, eye protection, never mix with anything else. There are 4 prohibitions you must memorize. Never use a chemical not on the approved list, never mix 2 chemicals, never decant into unmarked containers, and never use incorrect dilution. The dilution chart is posted in the storeroom and must be read before preparing any solution. Topic 2. The routine schedule. Daily cleaning operates on the 15-minute rotational cycle we covered in Module 3, but here are the specific zone frequencies. Washrooms every 30 to 60 minutes, dropping to every 30 minutes in peak. Gym floor, continuous wiping with a full mop every 2 hours. Cardio and strength equipment, every 30 minutes peak, every hour of peak. Reception and corridors, every 2 hours, immediate on any spill. Locker rooms, every 2 hours, immediate on wet floor or odor. Now overlaid on top of daily cleaning is the 7-day deep clean rotation. Every day from noon to 4 p.m., housekeeping runs a focused deep clean on a different zone. Monday, washrooms and fresh air ducts. Tuesday, high-reach surfaces like ceiling fans and light fixtures. Wednesday, dugout and turf. Thursday, electrical room, DG room, and store room. Friday, the full workout floor with rubber matting lifted. Saturday, rack and equipment polish, plus plant care where the center has plants. And Sunday, trainer lounge, glass surfaces, and staircase. The whole program rotates 7 days, every week, year-round. The core principle: cleaning is continuous, not a one-time task. Every spill, every sweat patch, every malodor gets attention immediately. No waiting for the next rotation slot. Topics 3 and 4. The storeroom and mat segregation. Start with the storeroom. There is a strict 3-shelf racking standard. Top shelf is for non-hazardous items only. Middle shelf holds standard HK materials, tools, jumbo rolled tissue, that's JRT, and hand rolled tissue, HRT. Bottom shelf, and the bottom shelf only, holds chemical containers. Why? Because if anything spills, it spills downward and into containment, never onto other materials. Garbage is not stored in the storeroom at any time. Now the 4-day stock alert. This is the rule that prevents emergency procurement. When any consumable, tissue, soap, sanitize, shampoo, body wash falls below a 4-day supply, the CMFC must notify facilities immediately. Not when it runs out. Not the day before. When it hits 4 days. Emergency procurement is an avoidable failure, and recurring stockouts are treated as a consumables management failure by the CMFC. Now mat segregation. To physically separate zones, always. A clean mat zone and a used mat zone, each clearly marked with permanent signage. The signage is the CMFC's responsibility. Members take mats from the clean zone, work out, and return them to the used zone. Housekeeping cleans the used mats, and only after cleaning is complete may they be returned to the clean zone. Used and clean mats must never share space. This is one of the most visible hygiene standards at the center. Topic 5. Housekeeping Performance Management. When a CM or SAM raises a cake ticket about an HK staff member's performance, there is a strict 7-step process. Step 1. The ticket is raised on cake. Step 2. The FM acknowledges within 8 hours, which is the medium priority FRT. Step 3. The FM calls the ticket raiser to understand specifics, dates, examples, areas affected. Step 4. The FM calls the HK staff member separately to hear their side, both sides, before any conclusion. Step 5. And this is a non-discretionary requirement. The FM sends a written notice to the HK agency with the facility director copied on the email. This is mandatory for every performance ticket, regardless of severity. Step 6. The FM places the HK staff member on a formal 1-week performance improvement plan. PIP standards and assessment criteria are documented in the cake ticket thread. The HK trainers are simultaneously informed of potential dropout so they can build replacement readiness. And Step 7. At the end of the PIP week, the FM makes a formal end-of-week assessment with both the complainant and the HK staff member. 2 paths. Path A. PIP success. The FM retains the staff, issues a 1-month warning, and notes that any further complaint within 30 days will lead to immediate termination. Path B. PIP failure. The FM terminates the contract, informs the HK trainers, and onboards the replacement. Every step is documented in the cake ticket thread. Every closure is auditable. Final topic: Agency escalation for conduct and performance complaints. The HK agency is our partner. When something goes wrong with an HK staff member, the FM has a defined protocol to escalate it formally. What triggers an agency escalation? 5 categories: late or absent without notice, lazy or low-effort work, poor quality cleaning, unhygienic personal presentation, and rude or dismissive behavior toward members or staff. Any of these, escalate. Now the written notice. This is the document the FM sends to the HK agency with the facility director copied. It has mandatory content, the HK staff member's name and center, the nature of the performance complaint, the prior complaint history if any, the date the complaint was raised, the FM's investigation findings from the calls with the raiser and the HK staff member, and the action being initiated, which is the 1-week PIP. The escalation email is filed, and its reference is logged in the cake ticket thread. To wrap up this module, you have learned 4 color codes for cleaning equipment, 11 approved chemicals with strict no mixing and dilution rules, the daily plus 7-day cleaning schedule with Saturday plant care, the 3-shelf storeroom standard, the 4-day stock alert threshold, the 2-zone mat segregation requirement, and the mandatory PIP framework with FD-copied agency escalation. Take a moment for the knowledge check on screen. When ready, proceed to Module 5, KRA 3, Safety.